Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Pinky, and if you're pressed into this video, I guess you all are curious and also just want to know what's really been happening, because so am I, and I think you all know why you are here for. You've probably seen the thumbnail, duh, and also the title. Yes, I'm going to touch a very sensitive, controversial, serious, and a very popular topic in the past few weeks in KK City, Sabah. So if you are a Sabahan like me, locals, or if you have been to Sabah, you definitely know what I'm talking about. So why am I talking about this matter? Because I have some insiders information that have never been shared to public, and a lot of you guys don't know the real truth behind the whole story. I guess you can call it the truth. I'm not sure. I'm not standing on any sides. I just want to share with you what I know and what I hear and what I saw from both sides of the story. So before I begin, you already know the drill. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and also turn on the notification bell if you want to get notified when I post my next video. So without further ado, let's begin. Also, I'm in my pajamas because I'm actually going to sleep very soon after I end this video, and I also have teas, hot teas, because I have some tea. So karma. Is this karma? Okay, so I'm just gonna start from the very beginning, which is what happened, why did it happen, and why are people so, furious about this matter? Why do people care so much, and why is it so, talked about and hate up? Okay, so I'm just gonna start with the Pillars of Sabah. Duh, definitely we have to start from there. I think a lot of you guys know because you're present in this video because of these pillars. Okay, so if you're a Sabahan or you're from KK City, you're a local, you probably know these pillars, our very famous pillars in the heart, in the center of KK City. So just let's get right to the point. Okay, why are people so mad and why are everyone talking about this topic? Why? Okay, so recently it has been painted white. All the pillars have been painted white. Yes, I'm just gonna show you a picture right here. White pillars. Okay, it looks very clean, whitewashed, white pillars. Okay, why are people mad? Is it gonna get destroyed? Is it gonna be demolished? Is it gonna be, what's happening behind the whole story? So I'm just gonna show you a few screenshots of what Pillars of Sabah have to say on Facebook. Okay, so what Pillars of Sabah have to say about this matter is titled drama. Okay, they said it themselves. Okay, I didn't add any things into this. Okay, so title drama. Our project's journey has been a struggle, blah 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 blah. Skip to the juicy part because I don't want to waste any of your time. Needless to say, today we say goodbye to Pillars of Sabah as we know it. But we won't let authoritarianism win. Pillars of Sabah will live on elsewhere, away from the drama, and who knows, we might even improve. So if you want to know more, you can just go ahead to Facebook and search Pillars of Sabah, and there will be a lot of posts and comments that will come out, and you can read them by yourself. But I'm just gonna tell you like the important parts and juicy parts because that's what we are all here for, right? So there are also a few angry comments. Okay, so one of the comments is, unfortunately, art market in Malaysia and especially in Sabah not that big to support many of the old and young artists. Blah 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 blah. It is important for Sabah Art Gallery to respect the local artists. To just let them off about this is disrespectful and reason why most of the local artists undervalued. If Sabah Art Gallery treat the artists like rubbish, the industry will follow along. That's why established artists always undervalued. Even their art look pretty impressive. Sabah Art Gallery, especially the curators, should own their mistake, and turn on their comment in social media for their bad decisions and actions on the site planning. They're not run by private money, but public fund. If the public not happy, they must accept it because the public is their bosses. Whoa, okay, super angry comments. Okay, very juicy, very dramatic, a lot of dramas happening. Okay, if you are not with the Pillars of Sabah from the beginning, you probably don't know what they are talking about. Okay, but you're here for the tea, right? Because I have some teas, I have some insiders information, and some of them would like to speak out their mind. That's why I know their information. So what is Sabah Art Gallery and why are they so angry at Sabah Art Gallery, and why is it in the comments and all that? Okay, so if you guys don't know, Pillars of Sabah doesn't belong to Pillars of Sabah. Okay, it is actually a name of the event, Pillars of Sabah. Okay, so who does the pillars really belong to? DBKK, blah 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 blah. Okay, it belongs to Sabah Art Gallery. If you don't know, okay, like me, I didn't even know it belongs to Sabah Art Gallery since like the first Pillars of Sabah actually came out and did their first event. Okay, I didn't even know who it belongs to, and I thought it belongs to Pillars of Sabah, because even on Google it is called Pillars of Sabah. So definitely everyone would think that it actually belongs to the organizer, or you know, somehow it belongs to Pillars of Sabah. But I'm here to tell you that no, it doesn't belong to Pillars of Sabah. It is just the name of an event, and it actually belongs to Sabah Art Gallery. So when it was being painted white, a lot of people are shocked, especially the 31 artists who drew the Pillars of Sabah season 3. A lot of artists are super angry because why? Okay, why are they angry? Okay, if you have read a lot of the comments or the posts, you probably know they are not being informed beforehand. They are not being informed that their art pieces are gonna be painted white, are gonna be erased, removed. Okay, so from what I read from the post on Pillars of Sabah and what I read through the comments and some of the posts, from an outsider view, I thought that it was gonna be demolished or destroyed by the DBKK. I was like, what? DBKK is gonna ruin or demolish the whole thing? They are gonna burn down that place, or somehow, like, you know, just demolish the whole thing like a wrecking ball or some kind of, you know, stuff. Because I'm an outsider, I don't know anything, but that's what I think from what they are posting on Facebook. But until recently, even the Mentary come out and apologize, even this and that, Sabah Arts Gallery, You know what happened, right? If you have read newspaper or you know news on Facebook, the Mentary of Tourism, Culture and Entertainment actually came out to apologize, okay, about this matter. Wow. Okay, super shocked. And why am I here talking about this topic? It actually ended. But why am I here today? Because from what I know from the insider information is that I somehow think that maybe some of you guys would think that they shouldn't have apologized from the first place, okay? Because from what I know is, from POS 1 and POS 2, it was actually organized by a few different organizers, and POS 3 is actually organized by one organizer only. And this organizer actually proposed POS 3 Pillars of Sabah Season 3 to Sabah Arts Gallery with 30k funds from the Cendana Federal Fund. So the organizer actually got the 30k funds and made a proposal and proposed it to SAG, and SAG actually approved of him making Pillars of 3 happen. So it happened on last December. So that is not the tea, that is not the tea that I want to share, because I think a lot of you guys know this already probably. But we are still gonna talk about the main problem, which is why are artists so angry? Why didn't SAG just inform the artists that the pillars are going to be painted white? If they inform, none of this will happen, okay? None of this apologizing, all of this drama will never happen if they just tell them beforehand, okay? So the thing is, from what I know from the insider, is that SAG doesn't have any of the artists, you know, contacts, okay? They don't even know who are the artists and what they are gonna draw on the pillars. They don't even know anything about Pillars of Sabah 3. They know about Season 1, Season 2, okay? Season 1, Season 2, they don't have any funds, okay? They know who the artists were and they know what were gonna be painted on the pillars for Season 1 and 2. But why don't SAG know any of the artists beforehand, before they even drew the pillars, okay? They don't know who the artist is. They don't even have their contacts until now. And they don't even know what was gonna be drawn on the pillars on the launching day, okay? Even before everything happened. They don't even know why, okay? I'm telling you why. Because they tried to reach out to, you know, the organizer, and the organizer has not been contacting them or replying them. Alright? This is very important. And on the launching day, which is, if I am not wrong, I think it's around December, December 27 or 24th. It actually happened on 20th December 2020. Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Entertainment actually came to the launching event, okay, on that day. But before he came, before the launching day, I think the minister, I somehow know the minister actually called SAG, the curators of SAG, or the, you know, the main directors, or somehow Mentary contacted SAG and told them about the launching date, and they were actually shocked because they weren't informed beforehand. They don't even know that the launching date is gonna be tomorrow. They know like a day before the launching date from Mentary itself, and not the organizer of POS 3, because he didn't even tell SAG anything. He didn't even make any report. He didn't pass him any report from the launching date until the day, okay? From POS 1 to POS 2, there are reports being submitted to SAG. They will have to filter it out, because if you are a protester, if it's related to, you know, political stuff, if you're drawings, or if you are a hardcore protester and you have motives behind drawing these things on the pillars, you will have to be removed. They will have to filter it out. SAG will have to filter it out. But on POS 3, they did not filter anything because they don't have any report. They weren't informed, and when the Mentary called them, they were shocked. So they couldn't be there themselves. They actually asked their assistant to go there, went there to assist the Mentary, because someone will have to assist the Mentary, because Mentary is Mentary, okay? He is a very important person. So for the artist, I would be angry too if I were in your position, in your shoes, because I actually wasted a lot of time and, you know, tears, hard work into the paintings, and I wasn't even told that it was gonna be removed. Or maybe the organizer has some contracts with you guys and told you guys that it will be there for, you know, maybe 4 months, 6 months time, but definitely SAG weren't informed about any due date or stuff like that, because for a normal event, right, it will definitely end on the launching date, or if you have a closing ceremony, you will have to inform them that you will have a closing ceremony on which date, so that they will not remove or even touch the painting on the pillars. But because no reports, no closing ceremony were being told, no due date, okay, they basically can do whatever they want because this is their land, this is their place. I know it's rude to say that, but I also think why can't they just inform the artists? Okay, back to square one, they don't have the context. Then why don't they just post on Facebook? They did post on Facebook, it didn't change a thing, okay? People are still mad, so they shut down their comment section. No one is allowed to comment. But I think that you should respect when they don't want anyone to comment on their post, because, you know, sometimes they just want to keep things like, you know, keep it cool. They don't want to create drama. That's why they off their comment sections, because they just want to, you know, let it pass, let it go. And basically, why is the pillars being painted white is because a local artist actually submitted a proposal to SAG. They want to do a new project on the pillars, and that's why SAG actually approved it, because local artists, right, locals should support locals ma. And if the local artists have, like, you know, very creative project or very creative idea and they actually propose to SAG, why not, right? Anyone is actually welcome to submit their ideas or proposal if you have any, and if they approve it, if there is nothing wrong, go ahead, do it, okay? It's free. And the 30k funds that I mentioned, okay, SAG did not get any money from the funds, from the Cendana funds. No, 0 ringgit from the Cendana funds, okay? They don't get anything. And it was said that the funds will be divided among the 31 artists. It will be as a token of appreciation to all the artists. I'm not sure if this is real. I'm not sure if all the artists did get 1,000 ringgit per person, but that's what I heard from people related to Pillars of Sabah. That's what they said. They are gonna give the artists, each person, 1k, 1,000 ringgit, okay? If you did not get the money, you can comment down below if you're one of the artists. But if you did get the token of appreciation, comment down below. But my point is, SAG did not get any benefits or advantage from this project. It actually can be ended and talk it out smoothly if only there are communications. I think the communications are the only fault in this whole matter. I think it can actually be easily resolved, okay? It doesn't need to be hyped so badly. It doesn't need to be heated up until the minister have to come out and apologize. And somehow I actually read some of the posts of Pillars of Sabah and from the newspaper, I think they really wants SAG to apologize so badly to them. But what I want to say is that I think that, yeah, they should probably apologize on maybe they really didn't inform earlier somehow. But I also think you have to stand on their point of view, which is they couldn't contact, they posted it on Facebook. It's impossible for them to call the police to search for the organizer and ask him why isn't he's responding. And like, if he really didn't respond for months and months, should they have delayed the project? I'm not sure. If you think that they should have delayed somehow to wait for the response, you can comment down below. I am not standing on any sides, but I just want to share you a new perspective, a new point of view. And I think that they basically actually can do whatever they want. I mean, Sabah Arts Gallery, it's their land, okay? And they didn't even do it for their own. They didn't even get any benefits or, you know, anything. Yeah, they did use public funds, because they're Sabah Arts Gallery, okay? It is actually their job to do this, but it is not their job to get rude comments. I don't think anyone deserves to be scolded or anyone deserves to be punished. I don't feel like you have to force them to open up their, probably like their comment section just so you can comment anything that you want and they have to listen to you because you're the public and they're using public funds. No, okay? You can't just scold the abang who pick up the rubbish. You can't just scold them like, hey, why you don't pick up the rubbish, huh? This one, why you left this? You can't just scold anyone, like whoever you want, okay? They do work for the public, but they don't work for you, okay? They work because they have to feed their family, they have to feed themselves, okay? They really don't need to get that negativities from anyone. And if you give them time to explain, and if you really just listen to their explanation, probably you will know, instead of just, you know, you got wrong, okay bro, you wrong, okay, you didn't tell us, you wrong, you know, okay? You don't appreciate our art. From what I know is, I think that they do appreciate. Like, if they don't appreciate, they would have removed on the second day because they do have the right. Basically, this event is a one-day event. They can actually remove it on the second day, but they didn't remove it. They let it stay there for, I think, 4 months, and then they removed it because of a new project, not because of, you know, gaining any benefits, or, you know, remove it because they want to do whatever they want lah. Probably because they really cherish the relationship with the Pillars of Sabah since it has been going on for 3 seasons now, and that's why they didn't really want to take any serious action, but they didn't know that this relationship will go this far by just painting the pillars white so that a local artist can express his art on this place, if you get what I mean. So yeah, so do not attack me, I'm just here to share some of the information. I do not stand on any sides, but I feel like it has to be spoken out, spoken out. And yeah, that's all for today. Comment down below if you have any opinion, point of view, or anything that you want to say. Just remember, before you type anything, think before you type. If you're angry, just calm down and really think about what you really want to say. Express your feelings with the right words at the right time, and also share positivity, support one another. That's what I really want. I don't want any dramas. I'm just here to close it, but with a good note, because I don't want everyone to have just one side of story and not the other side of the story. So yeah, that's all for today. Bye, peace out. I'm gonna sleep. Woo, bye. Also, I've read some of the comments or posts stating that they shouldn't have removed the paintings because this new project that is happening is actually related to sculpting. I'm not sure if they are sculpting the pillars or anything, but I know it's basically related to sculptures, so they can actually let the painting stay, or the sculpture can actually have the paintings because it's like the artist's artwork. But what I want to say is, imagine if you are the artist who actually went to propose your idea, and you have like this ideas, really creative ideas, and stuff that you really want to do. You have this thing in your mind, in your vision, and somehow you have to leave some other artist's arts in that place when you really want to do something of yourself. You get what I mean or not? Not that it is selfish or anything, but I feel like you also have to stand on their perspective. If they really have like this vision, they really want to do it, why are you stopping people from doing it? Or why do you have your own opinion? If you really want to have your own opinion, do your own stuff. Like I said, you are welcome to go and propose it to SAG. They will definitely welcome you, because it is basically a place where they want to let local artists express their feelings. It's just a matter of what you want. Is it gonna hurt anyone, or is it a negative thing, or is it a political related stuff, and do you have enough funds for what you want to do and stuff like that? So if everything goes smoothly, definitely your vision will also come true lah. Okay, since you all have a lot of things to say, right? Yeah, but somehow you have to stand on both sides, both perspective, both everyone's shoes, to think about this kind of stuff before you really comment anything down below, because you don't want to look back one day and feel stupid for commenting stuff like that. Okay, and I also saw a lot of posts like, huh, so fast being removed. I also didn't get the chance to go and take picture on the pillars, by the pillars, beside the pillars, with the pillars, or stuff like that. Okay, it has been there since December, bro, and it's actually April. You have 4 months time to go and take pictures. Okay, like seriously. Okay, if you really support this kind of stuff, you would have went to the launching day, or even the launching week, because you never know who will go and vandalize the art piece and all of that. So if you really so supportive and really are interested, you would have went there like the first few weeks, the first month, or the first 4 months. You know what I mean or not? You know what I mean or not? I'm not trying to attack anyone, but just trying to speak my mind also lah, freedom of speech, right? Also like logic, okay? Logic.